Good morning. It's Monday, August 19th, and we got up a little bit ago. The weather is beautiful and was all night. We had a low of like 66. I'm making coffee right now. I'm super excited. When I left, Paige and Kyle gave me a bag of Diff medium roast. It's made by Beadlock Coffee Company. I'll be honest, I opened it. The bag is strong, a lot stronger than other bags. The reseal on this was amazing. And so I'm boiling water right now. I'll let you know how it tastes. Day 38 on the road. Somehow I woke up feeling more alive than I have in years.
Man, do all that. Do all this.
Oh my gosh. That looks really, really good.
And then you put it in your face.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it in my face hole. So this is gonna be really good.
Charlie boy. Come on, Miss Athena.
Athena, come on, let's go.
Come on.
Come on. Go that way. Turn.
Come here, Athena. Turn. Come here. Come here. Come on. Charlie, load up. Charlie, load up. Get up.
Come on.
Come on. Load up. Charlie, no, Miss Athena. Get up, Charlie. Up. Let's go, boy. Athena, come here. Let her out that side.
Today we weren't rushing. The plan was simple. Pack up slowly, grab some supplies, and head east towards Heart Lake. We had no agenda, just the road, some conversation, and a deep desire to keep healing. The kind of day I didn't know I needed until it began.
There's a couple super Walmarts. Would that be okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer a Safeway or something. Or like that type, just a straight grocery store. I just have a thing with Walmarts, but if that's what we have to do, we can do it.
Alright, I got it to Safeway. It is 33 minutes from here.
Sweet.
I went on way too many calls at Walmart during my police career, so I don't go now. So we just...
Turn left onto North Avenue.
Hey, I'm gonna pull into this gas station here on the right-hand side.
Roger, got eyes on.
All right, I've got a weird engine code that came up right when I got gas left. It's not running weird or anything, but the engine
Turn right
code
onto 29 Road. Then
is
turn left onto North Avenue.
P25BBoy0. So I'm gonna look up the engine code and see what's going on.
Dude, I don't know. I just cleared it and it's not coming back at the moment. So we will see. We're gonna have to kind of do a dance because this was on, we just have to go left here at the light.
Man, that'll go with
That's funny. Okay, so we pulled over, I looked it up. It said fuel sensor A stuck. It didn't make a lot of sense. I put a thing of heat in and reset it, cleared the code, and it has not come back yet. So I'm just gonna monitor and see. Who knows? But
The next light, turn left.
we are on to, we're gonna head westbound and, I'm sorry, eastbound and go a little closer to Denver. We've got about 101 miles before we get on dirt, so yeah, it'll be about dinner time when we get there. We were hoping to get there earlier, but
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn onto I-70 Business Loop East.
it's okay. We had a good relaxing morning and we're getting everything taken care of. We just went to Safeway and I got stuff to make a pesto.
In 3.2 miles, merge onto I-70 East.
Make a pesto meatball thing tonight that should be really good.
let's see what happens today. I'm excited. I swear people are so dumb. They're getting in road rage on I-70, doing 80, 90 miles an hour. I don't understand why people are in such a hurry. I used to be, and it makes no sense to me now because I missed so much of life.
Just when I thought the day would roll on smooth, I got another engine code. It's become all too familiar with all the issues I've had recently. Normally, this would have thrown off my entire day, but not today. Today I've stayed grounded. It may seem small, but for someone living with PTSD, it's a big step. Where panic once took over, I now have room for logic. My brain still tries to convince me that the worst is happening, but I've started to push back. I'm heading east toward the Colorado flat tops, not dwelling on my setbacks, but looking forward to the peace waiting ahead. I'm stuck in traffic on I-70. It's an all too familiar scene that used to light a fire in me. Frustration, anger, impatience. Every driver was in the way, and I was always in a rush to nowhere. But something's different now. Since retiring, I've started to slow down. This truck, heavy and steady, keeps my pace in check, and somewhere in that slowness, a new rhythm is forming in me. Today, in the middle of traffic, my mind didn't spiral, it opened, and I started thinking about how good God has been to me. This trip, it's giving me just enough space between the panic and the present to finally feel grateful for the people in my life, the grace I've been shown, and the quiet moments like this one that used to pass me by. And then just a short time later, this happened. There are moments on the road that catch you completely off guard, not because something went wrong, but because something went so right. On our way east, I needed to fill my water tank. I was running low and had no idea where I'd find a reliable source. As a last resort, I pulled into a rafting outfitter called Sage Outdoor Adventures, unsure if they'd even entertain my request for water. They were busy, guides moving gear, customers coming and going, but without hesitation, someone walked over, grabbed a hose, and turned on the water. I offered to pay. They wouldn't take a dime. As I stood there filling up, a few people walked out of the building and just started talking, people from Boston and New York, without knowing what I had just experienced. They told me of how incredible the team at Sage was, friendly, down to earth, and passionate about what they do. One of them even said, if you ever get the chance to raft, this is the crew you want to go with. That quick stop, one I thought would be a hassle, turned into one of the most genuine moments of the day. And you can bet the next time I'm in the area, I'll be checking out Sage Outdoor Adventures, not just because they offer great experiences, but because they're good people. As we wind our way up these mountain roads, I find myself reaching, quietly but urgently, for a deeper connection with God. I don't want to wait. I want that relationship now. There's something about climbing into the mountains that change the way the world looks. Away from the chaos, my senses begin to settle. The silence, the sky, the trees, they speak louder than any city street. And it hits me. When we're locked into the grind of life, we lose out on moments like this. But after 38 days on the road, I'm beginning to feel a shift inside. Not confidence, not yet, but something more valuable, a sense of pride. Pride in the man I'm becoming, not in spite of my mistakes, but because of them. Because those scars, those lessons, they've carved out the space for something new to grow.
We got an adventure bike rider coming, so just FYI, behind us.
I've talked a lot about slowing down, but once things slow down, you have to deal with whatever your mind throws at you. And once you can have some peace and look to God for the answer, that helped me immensely.
Alright, stop here for a minute. I'm gonna put my drone up and have it do some scenic shit with our trucks. I absolutely love weather like this. 71 degrees, we're getting rained on. Where we're going is by this lake, and John looked up, the overnight low is like 48. That's where I love camping like that. So we're gonna actually be in this camp spot, if everything works out, for at least a couple of nights. Alright, this fucker is locked up again. Which way?
Straight.
This is one of those days I am hating dying. It's a good app. I love its capability. They need to invest more money in this shit not locked up all the time.
Sometimes you find a camp spot that is so beautiful it takes your breath away. This is one of those spots. Heart Lake would become something special over the next 48 hours, a sanctuary tucked deep into the Colorado wilderness. It was the perfect way to wind down the biggest adventure of my lifetime. I was relaxed, grounded, and this evening John and I had stories to share. But first, let me tell you a little bit about the area we're camping. Heart Lake sits high in the James Peak Wilderness, tucked between jagged ridgelines and alpine meadows. At over 11,000 feet, it's the kind of place you have to work to reach, but that effort is part of the gift. Once used by railroad crews and early explorers, the trail now winds through quiet forests and across cold streams before opening up the stillness of this remote lake. It's the kind of beauty that you feel more than you see.
I'm getting some good lightning. Alright, cargo. That's cool. You hear all the coyotes? Yep. Dude, I've never heard them like that. Dude, that's a lot of coyotes.
Thank you for coming along for my healing journey. I'll see you on the next episode.